My mom definitely spoils the dogs.
They really didn't train him that well.
This is an absolute disaster.
Hi, I'm Gail. I live with my husband, JB, my 2 teenage sons, Brandon and Hunter, and my 2 wild papillons.
My mom definitely spoils the dogs. She and Sunny are basically inseparable.
Since getting the dogs, it's become extremely loud and chaotic.
Before she begins her training process, Victoria will spend a day observing the family and hearing about their concerns. Gail's sons, Brandon and Hunter, are eager to vent their frustrations about the dogs as well.
They really didn't train him that well, and we really can't do anything with them socially. Like, we can't take them for a walk, or we can't have people come over.
It's extremely frustrating because, I'll come home and have a bad day at school, and I'll be like, "Come here, Fleetwood," and he'll just walk the other direction.
It's very tense ground with them. When someone goes to pet Sunny, I mean, we stand the risk of having her snap at us or even bite us. I mean, she's bitten me a few times.
Has she bitten you?
She snapped at me. I definitely don't really want to bring friends over because, Sunny, she snaps at people.
Do you think your mum spoils the dogs?
Definitely. It's always, "Sunny, get on a couch." And she's having her right next to her, and
Well, we'll see what I can do.
Yes.
The kids would love to be able to bond with your dogs, but they can't. Sunny's too attached to you. I think I want you to have realistic expectations out of this. And the training that I'm going to be giving you is going to require a lot of commitment. And it's not something that you can do just while I'm here or a couple of months after I've gone. It's got to be for life. I want to do some people socializing with Sunny, but we have to go very, very slowly with this. The first step in the socialization process is to get Sunny more comfortable around people who come into her home. This dog is always anticipating threat, and that's why even here, she knows that there's somebody out the door, outside. She knows, and she's uncomfortable. So she adopts what she's doing now, this defensive gesture. Working with a dog that is hyperactive and hypersensitive and hypervigilant is very difficult because they have less of an ability to learn.
Rather than Gail picking Sunny up, Victoria now wants Sunny to be kept on a leash when new people enter the house.
I want to teach her that people coming in are not a threat. But it's really important that you also teach your guests what to do with her.
Okay.
Previously, any people that Sunny has met have given her eye contact, have talked to her, have tried to touch her, and it's too much pressure. She hates it. So I have a friend of yours, Victoria, great name, outside, and I would like you to tell Victoria, could you please just completely ignore Sunny?
I get very nervous when new people come in because Sunny charges them and acts like she's going to bite them.
There you go. Okay. The most important thing Gail's got to do is to tell her guests to completely ignore Sunny, because the more they try and interact with Sunny, the more Sunny reacts towards them.
Don't even look at her. Victoria, this is Victoria.
Hey, nice to meet you. So she's doing her thing, she's barking away. Sit here. Okay, there. Now, it's really important that your guests don't put pressure on Sunny, because this allows Sunny to be able to investigate the guest. And you can see she's smelling her, and she's getting information about her, and also immediately a connection's going to be made.
Okay.
And she's going to see this, she's going to see this person as not a threat.
Right.
She's going to go away from the person, then she's going to come back. She's going to sniff a little bit more. She's going to go away again. She's going to come back, sniff a little bit more. So when she barks like that, you have to ignore her too.
Okay.
And I don't care if you have to sit here for 15 minutes and she's barking.
Right.
You just totally ignore that behavior. She gets nothing.
After 5 solid minutes without any reaction from Gail, Sunny eventually loses steam.
You see the barking only starts to get a little lower.
Yes.
Now she's under control.
It was wonderful to have Sunny calm down in front of my guests. My friends are going to be relieved to know that Sunny is making progress.
Now, what you do is then you give your guest some food. Now, Victoria, if you keep your hand open, just put a bit of food there, she'll eat the food out of your hand. Good girl. Good girl. Lovely. All right, so now you give the guest a toy.
Oh.
Now, not only is the guest delivering food, the guest is also delivering a toy. Good.
Oh, good girl.
Good, lovely.
Very nice.
That's validation from you. When you're calm, I give you attention. And you're praising her for that. You're giving her confidence. You're saying, having calm behavior around the guest is a good thing.
Now Victoria wants to work on how the immediate family relates to the dogs.
The boys don't have the best relationships with their dogs, so I want to show them some ways that they can improve that relationship. I'm going to give you these toys. I want you to play with that toy with Sunny and that toy with Fleetwood. If you do want more of a relationship with these dogs, then you are going to have to help out, because otherwise the dogs are going to tune you out.
I don't really have a bond with Sunny and Fleetwood. They're kind of distant, and that's one thing I would like Victoria's help with.
Just walk around this area with them.
Despite the boys' attempts, Sunny and Fleetwood aren't interested in forming any friendships.
Yeah, she wants to go back to Mother.
Where are you going? Fleetwood.
It's just a good...
No.
Come on, Sunny. Sunny has issues. Sunny.
Oh, poor, don't drag.
A lot of issues.
This is an absolute disaster.
With toys not keeping the dog's attention, Victoria adds something of higher value.
Now I want you to take the treat, put it in front of your dog's nose, and then say, watch me. I want you to do it like this. Sunny, watch me. Watch me. Good girl. Quick like that. And if you build that word up, they're gonna fly over to you.
Sunny,
Back.
Sunny, watch me. Good girl. Watch me. Let him have some treat.
Good. Nice. Nice, Brandon. Very good.
The dogs definitely require a lot more effort. I think it'll not only help make us all happier, but it may actually bring us closer together.
Nice, Brandon. Very good.
Good boy.
Since she's been gone, Hunter and Brandon have stepped up and made an attempt to improve their relationship with the dogs.
No. Good boy. Sunny and Fleetwood are definitely more relaxed than they usually are.
Watch me. Good girl.
They're really kind of turning into the dogs that I hoped they were and not the dogs that they were before Victoria showed up.
Good boy watches me.
With Sunny showing signs of improvement, Gail has invited her mother to the house so she can work on Sunny's social skills inside the home.
Come in! Gail, remember, I said do this only with Sunny. Having Fleetwood in the room is going to complicate the situation. Gail, why are you not answering the door yourself? You should be allowing Sunny to meet the people at the front door before they go to the living room.
Don't look at her. Sunny just continued to bark. The ignoring didn't seem to be working very well.
Impatient with Sunny's barking, Gail decides to change course.
When Victoria was working with Sunny outside, Victoria would remove Sunny from the situation when she was barking. Good, quiet dog. Up! And that worked so well outside that I decided to bring it inside with the guests. That's better. Ah!
I like the fact that you're taking control of the situation and even adapting the training a little bit, but you didn't give Sunny a chance to calm down. I think you need to be a little more patient with the training.
Quiet, good girl, good, quiet, good. Oh, that's really good.
It was a wonderful experience to sit down with Gail and have a conversation, and there was no barking.
Well, that's good. I mean, this is such a difference. I can't believe it.
But just when it appears Sunny has turned a corner, suddenly she's back to square one.
The biggest problem is when guests leave, it all goes south. I'm just gonna sit here and try to be quiet.
I can see that Sunny's still very nervous with people moving around, and we can work on that. But I think Gail is taking the training a little bit too fast. Fleetwood shouldn't be in the room until Sunny can cope with guests on a regular basis.
Victoria is returning to Gail and JB's home to straighten out some difficulties they've had while she's been gone.
How are you?
Hey, good, thank you. I'm good.
Good to see you.
While Victoria gets settled, Gail uses her new removal technique with Sunny.
The biggest problem I see you having now is when people get up to go. And I'd like to tackle this outside.
Victoria has asked a couple of Gail's friends to help address Sunny's nervous reaction to movement.
One of her triggers is that she doesn't like it when people move. She doesn't like it when people walk away, because that's her time when she starts to feel real confident. And she goes, I can chase you away. And she barks at your heels. What I want you to do is I want you to just get up and walk off in that direction. Not yet. When I tell you, good girl. As that person is moving, I'm going to be working her brain. Okay, here we go.
Sunny's reacting when people leave seems to be her biggest problem, so it may be a little more challenging because it's so bad.
All right, if you get up and move. Good. Sit. Good girl. Down. Good girl. Now, I would like you to do the same. She's aware that Ron was moving, but I kept working her. I was just working her. If you give a dog something else to do in the presence of a threatening stimulus, that means that dog will fear less because it's concentrating on something else. So now if you get up, Julie, and walk away.
Good girl, sit, sit, sit. Here, sit, 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 sit. Good girl.
Lovely. She knows they're moving, but there's something else for her to concentrate on. She would have reacted, but she didn't. So this is really good.
My confidence went up a lot when Sunny responded as quickly as she did, and I felt so much better. I'm even more encouraged than I was before.
If this is any indication of what it'll be like in a few months, this is going to be a real success.
Yeah.
Which I'm glad, you know.